For thousands of years, humans walked completely barefoot. But one question changed everything. Who invented the very first shoe? Long before fashion, shoes were a matter of survival. Every step could mean pain or even death. Yet humans never stopped moving forward. Then, someone had an extraordinary idea. What if the fate could be protected? That simple invention changed human history forever. The world's first shoes were born from survival, not style. This is the incredible story of how shoes transformed humanity, one step at a time. The first shoes were simple, but they gave humans the confidence to explore farther than ever before. These early shoes were made from animal skin, grass, and natural fibers found in the wild. Every pair was handmade, using the simplest tools available. Most of those ancient shoes disappeared because natural materials slowly decayed over time. Then, archaeologists made an incredible discovery that changed what we knew about early footwear. In Oregon, scientists found woven sandals that are more than 10,000 years old. These sandals proved that humans had mastered shoemaking thousands of years earlier than many believed. People were already improving their designs to match different climates and landscapes. Shoes were no longer just protection. They had become an essential tool for survival. Soon, the world's first great civilizations would transform these simple shoes into symbols of power, culture, and identity. As the first cities appeared, shoes became more than protection. They became part of everyday life. Ancient Egyptians created some of the earliest sandals in human history. Most sandals were made from papyrus, reeds, palm leaves, and leather. People chose different sandals depending on their work and their place in society. Royal families wore sandals decorated with gold and precious stones. Even the pharaoh wore carefully crafted sandals during important ceremonies. Some sandals even carried symbols that represented power and authority. Shoes were slowly becoming a symbol of wealth across ancient civilizations. For the first time, shoes reflected a person's identity as well as protection. The next great civilization would take shoemaking to an entirely new level. In Mesopotamia, shoes became stronger as cities continued to grow. Leather became the preferred material because it lasted much longer. Skilled craftsmen stitched every shoe completely by hand. Every pair was made to fit one person instead of many. Good shoes became a valuable possession for every family. As trade expanded, new shoe designs spread across different lands. Soon, the Greeks began creating footwear with comfort and beauty in mind. Greek shoemakers introduced new styles for soldiers, athletes, and everyday people. Shoes were becoming a part of culture as well as daily life. The Roman Empire would soon transform shoes into one of the greatest inventions of the ancient world. The Romans believed strong shoes created strong soldiers. Their famous Caligae sandals were built for long journeys and fierce battles. Iron studs on the soles gave soldiers better grip on rough ground. Roman armies crossed thousands of miles wearing these remarkable shoes. Their footwear became one of the greatest military innovations of the ancient world. Roman citizens also wore different shoes for work, travel, and daily life. Different styles quickly became symbols of profession and social class. Shoemakers became respected craftsmen across the Roman Empire. Roman designs influenced footwear across Europe for centuries. After Rome, another chapter of shoe history was about to begin during the Middle Ages. During the Middle Ages, shoes became longer, stronger, and more fashionable. Rich families wore expensive shoes to display their wealth. Some shoes became so long that walking was almost impossible. The longer the shoes, the higher the social status. Kings even introduced laws to control who could wear certain shoes. Shoemakers became some of the most skilled craftsmen in every town. Every pair was carefully measured, cut, stitched, and finished by hand. As trade expanded, new materials reached Europe from distant lands. Shoe designs changed faster than ever before. Then a revolution in manufacturing changed shoemaking forever. Everything changed when machines began making shoes instead of craftsmen. Shoes that once took days to make could now be finished in hours. For the first time, ordinary families could afford quality shoes. Manufacturers also created separate shoes for the left foot and the right foot. Comfort quickly became just as important as protection. Rubber soles gave people better grip and greater comfort. Soon, special shoes were designed for work, sports, and everyday life. Innovation never stopped as new materials transformed every generation of footwear. Shoes became lighter, stronger, and more comfortable than ever before. The modern age was about to turn shoes into a global industry. By the 20th century, shoes had become part of every person's daily life. Athletes inspired a new generation of lightweight sports shoes. New materials made shoes lighter, stronger, and more comfortable than ever before. Today, there is a shoe designed for almost every activity imaginable. Engineers continue searching for better materials and smarter designs. The future of shoes is already taking shape with sustainable innovation. Every new design carries the knowledge of countless generations before it. From animal hide to advanced technology, technology, the journey has never truly stopped. Every step you take today is part of a story that began thousands of years ago. The shoes you wear today are more than fashion. They are one of humanity's greatest inventions, shaped by thousands of years of history.